Hey there, have you heard the latest news? Elon Musk just broke another barrier, and this time he's created something that might take us all the way to Mars. Together with NASA, they unveiled a new engine that uses light speed, which could cut the travel time to Mars from months to just a few weeks. Can you believe it? It's pretty mind-blowing. People are wondering if this invention defies all the rules of physics. What's so special about this engine, you ask? Well, it could be a total game changer for space travel. Can you imagine how much faster we could explore the universe if we had engines like this? But here's the real question. Is it actually possible for humans to create an engine that travels at the speed of light? If you want to know all about this crazy invention that Elon Musk and NASA have come up with, join us today. However, before we begin our video, we would greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel and also press the bell icon. Let's get started. Elon Musk has a reputation for challenging established theories. And he's not one to just talk the talk, he backs it up with action. And this time, he's done something truly incredible, creating something that defies the laws of physics. Can you believe it? Well, it's true. NASA just announced that they developed a rocket engine that can move at almost the speed of light, thanks to Musk's hard work and dedication. It's been years in the making, but now they finally unveiled this groundbreaking new technology faster than anything we've ever seen in the aerospace industry. Wow, it sounds like we've entered a whole new era of space travel. Elon Musk and NASA have been working together tirelessly to achieve their shared goal of exploring every inch of space, and they've made some serious progress. They've even successfully tested a new engine to help realize their vision. Of course, only some people are on board with the idea of a light speed engine. Space travel is incredibly challenging, especially when it comes to getting to Mars. It's the fourth planet in our solar system, located around 140 million miles from Earth on average. To get there, a rocket traveling at 15,000 miles per hour must travel for at least 7 months. One of the major challenges of space travel is fuel. Rockets today primarily use methane as their fuel source rather than kerosene. But even with this more efficient fuel, powering a rocket on its journey takes a lot. That's why it's so important to carefully balance the weight of the spacecraft with its ability to use fuel as efficiently as possible. And with the spacecraft that Elon Musk and NASA have designed, that's a challenging task. It's equipped with 33 Raptor engines and sits 120 meters above the Earth with a thrust of 500,000 pounds. It looks like Elon Musk and NASA are working on something groundbreaking. They've been trying to develop a new engine that could take us to Mars much faster than before. However, even with a fuel-efficient engine, it's going to be a big challenge to bring enough fuel for a round-trip mission to Mars. So far, robotic missions have been the most successful on Mars because they don't require additional fuel or supplies for astronauts. But Elon Musk is not one to shy away from a challenge. He acknowledged that a mission to Mars would be dangerous, confined, challenging, and tedious. And that's exactly why he and NASA are working hard to develop a new engine that could break the rules of conventional chemical rockets. The Falcon 9, the Space Shuttle, and the spaceship under construction all rely on thrusters to make movement happen. But this new light-speed engine aims to do something unique and push the limits of what we thought was possible. It may even defy the laws of physics. Space relativity states that objects gain mass as they approach the speed of light. However, Elon Musk and NASA are determined to make this engine work and take us to places we've never been before. So, imagine a rocket engine that can move without fuel, using a diametrically opposed propulsion system. This is the idea behind the light-speed engine, which encloses ions in a loop, accelerates them to modest speeds, and modifies their masses by altering their velocities. The engine moves the ions back and forth in one direction to generate thrust, adopting a spiral shape similar to a stretched out string. The only moving parts are the trapped ions and the electric and magnetic fields. David Goodman first explained how channeling an electromagnetic or ion vibration in one direction can provide enough force to propel a rocket much faster than any other propulsion technology ever employed. This revolutionary technology can propel rockets into space faster and farther than ever before, using a propulsion system that is simple to develop and can travel at speeds up to 1/10 of the speed of light. Interestingly, the concept of generating propulsion without fuel has been introduced previously. As far back as 1990, Goodwin oversaw a NASA study to create a propulsion mechanism that didn't require fuel. And in 2001, Roger Scollier illustrated how this phenomenon could be used for reactionless drawing. But with this great potential, why are some scientists opposed to the new light engine? So while the new engine sounds promising, some setbacks need to be addressed. Scientists worldwide have been exploring the potential of electromagnetic propulsion for a while now, but skeptics still need to be convinced. Some argue that the practical application of this technology has yet to be verified since previous tests weren't conducted in a vacuum. Others point out that ionizing particles in a quantum vacuum is impossible, so that energy production could be challenging. It's clear that a lot more research is needed to understand this process fully, and it won't come cheap. NASA has already invested $500 million in the project, but more funding will likely be necessary. Elon Musk is always looking for new, cutting-edge, cost-effective technologies, but the engine's attempt to generate momentum without a catalyst raises some questions. It violates Newton's third law of motion and the law of momentum conversion, which states that an object's momentum is constant without an outside force. It's highly unlikely that this new engine will defy the laws of physics. These laws have been established for a long time and govern all types of motion in the universe. Furthermore, it's unclear if the rocket would be able to endure a collision with a meteorite. When a meteorite enters the Earth's atmosphere, it travels at a speed of 12 miles per second and burns up as it encounters the air molecules. As we know, meteorites are made of durable rock that can survive entering the Earth's surface. But if a rocket were traveling at the speed of light, would it be able to withstand such an impact? It could potentially burn up upon re-entry, which is disastrous. So it seems that the new Lightspeed engine may face some challenges when landing on Mars. This is because Mars's atmosphere is dense enough to cause the rocket to burn up upon entry. To avoid this, the spacecraft needs a reliable propulsion system. However, a Dresden University team led by Martin Tashmar found a flaw in the new engine that may be cause for concern. They discovered that another type of electromagnetism might interact with the thrust instead of the EM drive, which could affect the engine's functionality. This has led to some skeptics to question whether building a functional Lightspeed engine will be possible. NASA has disputed some of the skepticism surrounding the EM drive. They funded a team of scientists at the Eagle Works laboratory who conducted tests under conditions that mimicked those found in deep space. During these tests, they looked at an EM drive and found that it could function with a thrust-to-power ratio of 1 to 4 higher than any previous predictions. Roger Scollier also spoke up for the EM drive, stating that the negative experiments were flawed and should not be taken seriously. Despite the conflicting opinions and test results, it is still impossible to completely dismiss the EM drive as a potential means of space travel. It's certainly an intriguing prospect, but as we've seen, the idea of a Lightspeed engine has been met with a lot of skepticism from experts in the field. While Musk and NASA certainly have impressive track records for innovation and pushing boundaries, it's important to remain realistic about the challenges they face in developing a functional and practical Lightspeed engine. What do you think about the feasibility of this revolutionary engine? Do you believe it has the potential to take us to Mars and beyond? Leave your thoughts and comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more exciting updates on space exploration and technology.